Hey guys, it's Sarah from Sleepopolis, and today we're gonna meet Smart Nora, the anti-snoring device that promises to restore some peace and quiet to your bedroom. But how does it work, and does it actually work? Stay tuned to find out. All right, so before we get started, I just wanna say, if throughout the course of this video any questions come up, don't hesitate to give me a shout in the comment section below and I'd be happy to help. But before I show you how to set everything up, let's just take a quick look at everything. So all components of your Smart Nora come inside this felt case, but this felt case is actually the base of your device and will live right beneath your bed. And inside this case, you will find the Pebble, which is this super sleek and frankly adorable device that detects the sounds of snoring. The pillow insert, which receives the message from your Pebble that you are snoring and gently inflates and deflates in order to stop the snoring, but we'll get into more about that in a moment. A charger for your Pebble, a charger for your base, and an overhead mount if you want to mount your Pebble on the wall rather than on your bedside table. All right, now that we've seen what we're working with, let's talk setup. First, plug the air tube on your pillow insert into the base and plug your base into the wall. Then, turn the base on by pressing the power button. Connect your Pebble to the base using the USB cable, and then slide the pillow insert into your pillowcase. Keep in mind that the insert is going beneath your pillow, so you're never going to feel it directly against your skin. Then, turn the Pebble on by pressing the power button, and you'll notice a little white light turns on. Now, the folks at Smart Nora suggest mounting the Pebble on your wall about 10 inches above your head for the most accurate detection. But you can feel free to put it on your bedside table if you prefer. Just be sure that your Pebble is no further than 3 feet away. Now everything is officially set up and ready for action, but I suggest you test it out before you go to sleep. And you can do this by putting your head on the pillow and pressing the Bluetooth button on the Pebble. So as you can see, setup is pretty quick and easy. It took me about 5 minutes total, but if you ever get confused, just take comfort in the fact that every purchase does come with this very easy to understand step-by-step instruction. Now, additionally, I want to say don't be intimidated by all the wires. These are just charging the Pebble and the base right now. And once everything is fully charged, it'll have enough juice to last for about a week, but I always suggest that you keep everything charged when you're not using it. All right, now let's get into the fun stuff and see how Smart Nora actually works. So like I said earlier, the Pebble detects any sounds of snoring, and when it does detect that you're snoring, it activates the pillow insert to gently inflate and deflate, which causes your head to just subtly rise and fall. Now, it's not going to shake you awake or anything. It's a very slight movement, but it's just enough to activate your airways and get you breathing normally again. Now, keep in mind that this is not a medical device. It shouldn't be used to treat sleep apnea or even serve as a permanent fix for the cause of your snoring. But when we sleep, especially on our backs, our throat muscles relax, our airways narrow, and that's when the snoring starts. Smart Nora is simply a non-invasive way to stimulate those airways by gently raising and lowering your head, which is meant to stop you from snoring without ever waking you up. And as someone who sleeps beside someone who snores, I can tell you that this device is just as much for those who sleep with snorers as it is for those who actually snore. Now, speaking of which, let's go ahead and take an even closer look at Smart Nora so you can decide whether or not it's the right fit for you. So there's a lot to like about Smart Nora. First of all, setup. Super easy. It's really just a matter of turning things on and plugging things in, which I have to say, for those of us, myself included, who are a little intimidated by tech in the bedroom because of complicated setup, take comfort in the fact that this took me about 5 minutes. Now, another thing I think is really working for Smart Nora is that it's totally non-invasive, which means that nothing gets affixed to your head or strapped to your nose or really any part of your body. Now, another feature I think is pretty handy is you can actually adjust the sensitivity setting on the Pebble itself. So for example, if you live in sort of a noisy neighborhood or you've got pets that are making noise throughout the night, you can turn the sensitivity down so that the inflatable insert is not reacting to every little nighttime noise. Conversely, if you sleep in an environment that's generally silent and you want to make sure that the Pebble is picking up even the faintest snore, turn the sensitivity all the way up. Now, another thing that I really appreciate about the inflatable insert itself is that it's totally silent. So it doesn't make any noise as it's rising and falling, which is obviously a perk, especially for those of us who are light sleepers. And lastly, I think that couples will probably benefit the most from Smart Nora, as it's working to keep your sleep environment quiet and calm so you can both get a full night's rest. Now that said, I am not a snorer, but my partner is, and I have to say, after testing Smart Nora, I'm very impressed and also very grateful. So typically throughout the course of a night, I wake up at least 3 times because of his snoring, but with Smart Nora in the room, I slept soundly through the night. Now, of course, there are some things to consider about Smart Nora before you make your purchase. So first of all, it does take a little bit of getting used to, and the folks at Smart Nora say that you should give it about a week to really sort of get used to having the insert beneath your pillow. I will say in my experience, I barely noticed it was there because I use a very lofty pillow. Now, another thing to consider, of course, is the price. So at about $330, obviously this isn't going to be in everyone's price range, but keep in mind that it comes with free shipping, free returns, a 30-day trial period, and is backed by a 1-year warranty. Well, that's it for me, but for every last detail on Smart Nora, be sure to check out my full written review, which is linked below. Now, I do hope you found this to be helpful, and if you did, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel, follow us on social media. We're always uploading more content with an aim to get you some better sleep. Well, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.